Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially healthcare. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Sunday morning. With us today is Chairman Joe Gruters of the Republican National Committee. And Mr. Chairman, otherwise known as Joe, give us an update. What are we doing to save America?
Listen, we have a president that's fully committed to helping bring everybody up. He loves America. He's going to bat for the average American every single day. He wakes up to try to find ways to bring affordability to the country and to try to get things under control. That he genuinely cares about the well-being of others. And I when I talk to him, when I sit with him, he does nothing besides how can we help people. And that's, you could see it in the trade deals. You could see in the legislation we passed. You could see in the legislation he wants to pass. I love the Trump RX. I love the fact that gas prices nationwide are down to averaging $2.19 from the highs just a couple of years ago under Biden. The fact that he's trying to get inflation under control. We have a long way to go to repair that damage of Bidenflation. But this president is literally going to bat every single day for us, and I'm so thankful to be able to have this role as the chairman to help him try to make sure that he can serve a full 4 years, and that's, we're after trying to win these midterms every single day.
Mr. Chairman, first of all, we got to get that voter ID law passed. That's very, very important to every American person because you need one American, one vote. Second of all, the economy is doing great. The Dow Jones average is over 50,000. People are making a lot of money on their 401k plans and their retirement plans. Also, the fact that gasoline is down to $2, $2.50, $1.99 in some places. California is still paying $4.25, $4.50. Interest rates, it looks like finally they can come down and make new homes affordable again. I mean, so I'm looking at the economy is doing great. What say you?
Well, listen, wait until people. I'm a CPA by trade, and I've been talking to all my CPA partners back at home, and as people are filing their returns, they are ecstatic. They're getting some of the biggest refunds they've ever gotten, and that's all due to the president, passing the big, beautiful bill, the no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. And you got to remember, every single Democrat in Congress voted to raise your taxes, every single one. They don't care about affordability. They care about, diverting your hard-earned tax dollars to illegals and to terrible things. And so we're trying to do what's right to the American people. The average American's been forgotten for, decades, and President Trump has worked very hard at making sure he brings investments back here. But you're exactly right. What's the most, the first thing you said was you're talking about voter ID and the Save American Act, and we have to pass that. The Democrats are trying to fundamentally change the future of our country, and we have to go out there and and do what's right and pass common sense, reasonable legislation that says only citizens can vote and that you should provide a voter ID. I know the Democrats think that women and minorities are too stupid to get IDs, but if you go talk to women and minorities, they will say that's not the case, and they're using this as an excuse to try to cheat at the election voting box, and this is supported by 81% of the people, and the fact that they're still pushing this and blocking this common sense stuff is mind-boggling.
Understood. And what else would you like to tell the American people on a Sunday morning? I mean, we're sitting around drinking our coffee, and we're praying for safety in America. We're praying for a great economy. Food prices are starting to go down. What else? I can't wait to hear the President's State of the Union remarks in a couple days. There's no better showman than President Trump. There's no better messenger of the policies that he supports than the president. He is going to once again be center stage, and I think he's going to deliver the message to the American people that hopefully they want to hear, and that's that he's fighting every day for a stronger economy and to help make sure they can keep more of what they earn and that they could hopefully earn a lot more. You know, we saw the recent jobs report, 135,000 new jobs over, in the most recent report, and this has been ongoing. You know, the fact that he's gotten trillions of dollars of companies outside the United States that say we're going to reinvest back into America, back into manufacturing, back in the factories across this country, that's going to pay off dividends in years, maybe even decades. But right now, he's doing everything he can. Look at the Trump RX account to make sure that Americans could buy, prescription drugs at the same price that our neighbors pay. It's only fair. He's doing what's right, and he's literally going to bat every single day for the average American. And I'm so thankful for his leadership and his willingness to buck the system, because you got to remember, most people when they're elected, they go through a series of elections, and every single time they get weighted down by the special interest. This president only does what he thinks is right, and that's trying to lift up the average everyday American. And I think he's doing that. I think what he's done in the first year is more than what most presidents could do in 8 years. He has done an unbelievable job as it relates to affordability, as it relates to law and order, as it relates to being the peace president. 8 different peace deals where he stopped the war and fighting in different areas of the world. He's working on more. The Venezuela, the change of leadership there without a single American going down. The fact that he's stopping the illicit drugs and those poisonous toxins from flowing over our borders to try to protect our kids from dying of these drugs. I mean, everything he does, law and order, and of course aggressively still going after making sure the criminal illegals that are out there are being picked up and shipped out and deported. This president's fighting every day for us, and so I'm so thankful he's our president. I can't wait for the State of the Union. I agree with you. The State of the Union, I believe, is Tuesday night, and we all America is going to be sitting in front of the TV set Tuesday night to see what's going on with America going forward. And thank you for coming on this Sunday morning, and God bless you and God bless America.
Thanks so much, John.
Thank you.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.